Here he is again. Looking to swap passes with Mora. Doherty coming infield now.
Interesting as well, we're seeing Timo Werner play as that more central role of Kai Havertz to the left-hand side.
Here's Bergwijn looking for Son. It was from Zuma. No foul there by either man. Doherty's picked up the loose ball. Alonso's trying to force him wide. Who did that come off last? It's a goal kick.
Well, 6 and 2 threes there could have gone either way, because I think there was an extra touch off Alonso, but possibly, and the assistant referee will know, possibly his body weight or his left foot was over the byline when he last touched it. Difficult to see from the camera angle, but we'll take the decision anyway.
Mendy looking to switch it out. It's an ambitious ball. He's managed to get Chelsea up to halfway with a throw-in.
I think it's a good choice by Mendy. I mean, I think the ball back to him by Zuma was a bit cagey. Not the probably best ball the goalkeeper would have wanted, but he dealt with it well. The assistant referee's looking across the line, maybe at the time of the contact, was looking for an offside.
Contact.
Defender just goes one-on-one. He doesn't get tight enough, and Ziyech just laying back in a.
Day one, Hakim Ziyech and this man Hudson-Odoi. You think that will stand them in good stead for the start of the season?
Struggling a little bit at the moment.
Rudiger overcooked that one. Lini just trying to take the sting out of Chelsea's attack by hanging on to the ball. Again, Tottenham turning it over pretty cheaply though.
It's unlucky from Zuma. He tried to play the ball straight back into Timo Werner, whether he didn't expect it or maybe it was a little bit too hard for him.
Doherty skipping to Son. Was that the foul by Rudiger? Yes, it was. Bit of work to do. Here's Alonso. Down the line for Havertz, who just about keep it in. Had to stand up his cross first time. Ziyech took it on his chest, and there was Dele to win it back off him. It's going to be a Chelsea throw though. Skip with Mora to his right. Corner by Ziyech. Got some key goals last season, Hakim Ziyech. Think about Atletico Madrid here, Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final and the Premier League. And here he's got one to
good ball. And another one through for Werner, no flag. Now he's raised it just as the ball goes into the net.
Well, this would be a tight call under normal circumstances. We'll have to take the assistant referee's decision on this one, but great play again. Kovacic' pass was splitting. Werner's run, he's onside. Yeah, he's onside.
Not even close.
That's a poor decision. He is miles on and he finishes it well as well. Probably the earliest I've seen.
Hopefully that's not going to be a hangover from last season, that Werner finds himself just on the wrong end of offside decisions. Offloaded it to Hudson-Odoi. Werner edge of the box wants it cut back his way. Hudson-Odoi still going. Stopped by Reguilon in the end and went down, and something approaching contact, but no sign of a penalty.
That's what I was saying before about Callum though.
Ziyech to whip this one. Great delivery as well. And a good chance for the second goal of the night. Tony Rudiger mainly deals in headers when it comes to goals. That was a good opportunity by his standards.
That's a good chance.
I'm not sure there was actually that much contact on Oliver Skip there. Alonso, plenty forward in blue in this attack. Bruna peeling away left-hand side. Look to return it to Alonso, might get there somehow. Clipped one out to Alonso.
Could have played that in first time, Alonso. Turn around the corner, get a good run by Timo Werner. He'll make those runs all day long, and I think they're the runs we need to see a bit more.
Ziyech. Clearly okay after that bump from Reguilon. He has actually got everything about his game, it turns out. Here's Hudson-Odoi now. Ziyech wanted it, we know he can shoot from here. So do Spurs, they closed him down quickly.
Just waiting for someone to pull the trigger, aren't we? The period in the game where you think, find that bit of space and get a shot in.
Tottenham header from Doherty just as Alonso. Chalobah on the charge. Ziyech trying to get away from Dyer, who stood his ground and put his foot in.
He does well, Dyer, because he tries a little step over there, Ziyech, and misses the ball. And sometimes you can put a foot out and pull the player down and unintentionally go for the ball. But if he misses it and you make contact, it could be a very fortunate penalty.
Here's Kante, he's had a brilliant first half. And he might tee up Werner for a goal here. Oh, goalkeeper unconvincing, but did enough.
Done it again, hasn't he, Kante? Wins the ball high up the pitch, and I suppose against Dele Alli, probably a little bit easier for him, but he does it so quickly, moves forward. Werner with an opportunity again, looking for that little bit of space to get the shot away. Doesn't get a clear enough strike.
Off for Ziyech. Bobby's making their way into the middle. Ziyech bashed in at Havertz, he couldn't control.
It's unlucky, it's a good ball, wasn't it? Again, Kante running the show in the field.
Havertz can have a pop. It's well held by the goalkeeper because he... Well, somebody will fancy having a pop from here. It's not really Marcos Alonso's side. Ziyech is wandering over to put forward his claim.
Yeah, not his side either, and both of them being left-footed. This is 23-4 yards from goal, perfectly within shooting distance, so interesting to see what they conjure up here. I wonder if we've done too much on free kicks in training, Matt. Perhaps we'll see. Perhaps they don't want to give anything away until the season starts, but looks like a direct shot from one or the other.
Enzo's claiming seniority, I think. He says, I've scored a free kick against Tottenham before, Hakeem. You'll have to wait. Trying to work out who that means has gone off, Clive. Looks like N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi, I think.
There you go. Spurs brought Harry Winks on too. Of course, we're going to get a whole flurry of substitutions as the game goes on. Does your manager give you much tactical instruction at half-time in a game like this, or is it just try not to get injured, keep working on what you're doing, you know how long you're playing for?
Tactically, not too much. I mean, obviously, goes through an immense amount of tactical work pre-game, you know, and I think at this level, at this stage, the tactics are understood by the players. He doesn't really need to enforce that in any way if it's gone as well as it did in the first half. Obviously, more of the same. Spurs will probably try and change their tactics, but we have to adapt accordingly. I think Bakayoko's just given the ball away, just won it back. But he's an interesting one for us. See what type of character.
Oh, great chance for an early equaliser here from Son, but a fantastic intervention from Trevor Chalobah to prevent that from happening. I think the flag had gone up, actually.
It's a great ball in, isn't it? Shouldn't be allowed to get this delivery across, really, but Trevor gets himself into good positions. I don't think Mendy could do anything more, to be honest. He has to make contact, and in some ways you have to say Son should have scored but didn't.
Onside here. Son, is he onside here? Zuma with another trademark. Hakim Ziyech at the double. Great play from Alonso in the build-up, but just like the first goal, Ziyech still had much to do, and he did it expertly. And Chelsea have doubled their lead just a couple of minutes after half-time.
Yeah, timing perfect, wasn't it? Just wondered what we could achieve, but we get into a good position. Nice early reverse pass by Pulisic, who then sets up Alonso, who slides in. Wasn't looking favourite to win the ball, but somehow gets there and wins it cleanly. Ziyech, one touch, and then smashes it past the goalkeeper. Having said that, I think there was a slight deflection on the shot. Yeah, there was. Just takes it away from him.
Now, is that going to be a penalty? Referee says no.
I think, again, that's a tight call, difficult decision. Assistant referee doesn't want to get involved either. Keeps his flag down.
Havertz. In right side to Ziyech, who returned the compliment. Now here's Pulisic. Werner for three. Not quite.
Just having a look at that decision by the referee. Now it's a correct decision. Alonso gets a touch on the ball. Yeah, I think that's the right decision.
Yes. On a hat-trick, of course. Talk about pre-season and its importance, Clive. You think a year ago you and I were commentating on the game at Brighton where Ziyech got injured, missed the...
Come Chelsea again.
Ziyech straight at Tanganga that time. Moura. Dele. Moura looking for room for a shot, found it, deflected in. And Tottenham have a goal back.
Well, they've had a stroke of luck there, because Dele Alli has got a very fortunate deflection on whatever he was trying to achieve, and it's fallen nicely for Moura, who's found the space but doesn't get closed down quickly enough, and the deflection just takes it away from Mendy. Just seeing it again. Deflection off Azuma. Just think Tony Rudiger's not close enough to close the ball down when Moura takes a strike on, but again, not fluid from Tottenham. Just a little bit of luck that sometimes you need and sometimes you get.
Wait.
Well, he might be quick, Reguilon, but tell you what, Pulisic's tricks are brilliant, aren't they? Just puts his body weight in the wrong position and then accelerates the weight.
Dutch international, but not part of the Netherlands squad in the European Championships. He's lost out there. A whole raft of Chelsea substitutions will happen imminently. You see Sars, Apocosta, Abraham and Moore down there. Pulisic. On he goes, lovely run. Wants to finish it himself, then gave it off to Werner. Alonso. Now Pulisic again. Well, if he'd released...
That's what we say in pre-season, isn't it? Give everybody a chance, give them some minutes on the pitch. And these guys are being given, what, 28 minutes? You know, it's a good stint by Thomas Tuchel.
Kovacic is also being withdrawn. Ethan Ampadu is also going to come on wearing number 18, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, and Kurt Zuma's coming off, so a raft of changes from Chelsea, so could upset the apple cart slightly in the domination of the game, but let's hope not. Everybody should be tuned into the style and the way his ideas are really good. Setting up Zappacosta, who picks out Christian Pulisic. Again, as you say, Matt, leaning back, but never look.
One who's down and hurt. Things are playing on. Bowine's okay. Son, Spurs looking to win the game. Here's Ben Davies. Kicked off the line by Ampadu.
I'm not sure if that was going wide, but you know, he's got himself back into... I think Ampadu knew what he was doing there. Just cuts across Aurier and just clips his heels. Been nasty for Aurier, but he's landed okay. Free kick's been given, and that was a yellow card, wasn't it? Don't very often see them at this level, but when they are pre-season matches, of course. Spurs with a chance, and Son with a free kick right on the right hand side, so good angle for him. Of course, important as well, we make the changes that we've made. The communication is there with the defensive line.
Kyoko got his head to it, and then Winks sliced it.
Kennedy with the free kick now, and let's hope he gets this one on the money.
Aurier's cutbacks found Son in space. Didn't get the shot away early though. Back to Dele instead.
We just got players back in numbers in the end, didn't we? But it just gets pulled so far out of position there. Easy for Spurs to break forward.
Was a good corner.
It was a better one this time, wasn't it? Well defended by Spurs.
Costa making room for the cross. A bit too deep.
I just feel that's where